Picture this. Your car breaks down, your kid suddenly needs braces, or worse. A medical emergency catches you off guard. Without an emergency fund, these unexpected moments can turn into financial nightmares. But imagine having a safety net that catches you when life throws curveballs. In today's video, I'll show you exactly how to create an emergency fund that will save your finances and your peace of mind. A prepared you is a stress-free you. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know how to calculate exactly how much you need in your emergency fund, multiple ways to save for it, even if you're on a tight budget, and why starting now is the best decision you can make for your financial future. 57% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency. Emergencies aren't a question of if, they're a question of when. According to a recent Bankrate survey, over half of Americans don't have enough savings to cover a $1,000 emergency. That's living on the edge of financial disaster. Financial expert Dave Ramsey says, "An emergency fund turns a crisis into an inconvenience." And trust me, life is a lot easier when you're inconvenienced instead of panicked. With an emergency fund, you're not just buying financial security, you're buying peace of mind. So, how do you start? Let's break it down. The first step is figuring out how much you need. A general rule of thumb is 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. But let's break it down. For single people without dependents, if you're renting and don't have kids, you might be fine with 3 months' worth of expenses. Let's say your rent, groceries, and utilities total $2,500 a month. That's $7,500 for a solid safety net. For families, if you have dependents, aim for 6 months or more. For example, if your family spends $4,000 monthly on essentials, your target is $24,000. That may sound like a lot, but we'll tackle it step by step. Special cases. If you're self-employed or have irregular income, aim for closer to 9 months of expenses because your cash flow might not be predictable. Pause for a moment. Do you know your monthly expenses? Write them down in the comments below or use a budgeting app to calculate them. Knowing this number is the first step to control. Start small. If the thought of saving $10,000 feels overwhelming, focus on saving $1,000 first. Financial guru Suze Orman says, "Set aside 1 month of bare-bones expenses, then work your way up." Here's how to make it happen. Option 1. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to a high-yield savings account. Even $50 a week adds up. By the end of the year, that's $2,600. Option 2. Cut back on non-essentials. Think about those $5 coffee runs or monthly subscriptions you barely use. Redirect that money to your emergency fund. Canceling a $15 streaming service saves you $180 a year. Option 3. Side hustle your way. There, pick up a weekend gig, like delivering groceries or freelancing. If you make $200 extra a month, you can hit your first $1,000 goal in just 5 months. Other hustles could be offer writing, editing, or proofreading services, online tutoring, delivery or ride-sharing, or renting out extra space. Here's a real-life example. My friend Jessica started selling handmade crafts on Etsy. She made $1,500 in her first 3 months. All of it went to her emergency fund. What skills do you have that could help you earn extra cash? Don't just stash your emergency fund under the mattress. Keep it in a high-yield savings account so your money grows while staying accessible. Online banks like Ally or Marcus often offer interest rates of 3% or more. Pro tip: whatever you do, don't invest your emergency fund in stocks. The market may become volatile, and you need this money to be there when you need it. Saving for an emergency fund can feel slow, but staying motivated is key. Here are a few tricks. Visualize your goal. Print out a thermometer tracker and fill it in as you save. Seeing progress makes a difference. Reward yourself. Once you hit $1,000, treat yourself to a small reward. Just don't blow the budget. Stay inspired. Remember why you're doing this. It's not just for you. It's for your family, your future, and your sanity. An emergency fund is more than just money in the bank. It's your ticket to freedom from financial stress. As financial expert Rachel Cruz says, you can't predict the unexpected, but you can prepare for it. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll build a safety net that will protect you for years to come. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments. What's your savings goal for your emergency fund? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips to take control of your finances. Until next time, keep building smarter finances today.